Well, this is interesting news. General Motors is about to create, well, apparently they've already built, a new electric pickup truck that will actually rival the Ford Ranger, but it'll be better because it's going to be electric. Seriously, it looks like it's really going to happen. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Electric Viking. Great to see you. My name's Sam Evans. Welcome to the channel, all the new subscribers. Great to have all of you. Welcome back, everyone else. 2023, what a year it is already shaping up to be. So much new electric vehicle production, so many new models coming out. I've just made so many videos in the last couple of days about all these new models that are coming to market, which is really exciting. So what are General Motors doing? Well, I think they're one-upping Ford. To be fair, Ford are saying at some point they'll make a Ford Ranger electric pickup truck, but we haven't got to that yet. They need a new platform for that to happen. Obviously, General Motors are saying, they'll just use the Ultium platform and we're going to bring ours out first. That's what this looks like to me. I could be wrong though. Let me know your thoughts on this. How do you think a Ford Ranger-sized electric pickup would go? I think it would sell like crazy. I think it would be an incredible winner for General Motors, and it's an absolute no-brainer that they should go ahead with this. The only thing I do think they need to do is Ultium battery cells. They're not cheap. General Motors are saying the only way they can make a profit from EVs is by their battery packs or their battery cells coming down in price by at least 60% over the next few years. I really don't understand how that will happen. Now, yes, lithium prices are going to come down as a result of the sodium batteries that are coming to market. It won't push the prices down enough in my view. Now, yes, also General Motors will get incentives from the US government, which will help them massively for the batteries. Now, if you manufacture battery cells in the US, you get an additional incentive. A lot of people seem to be ignoring this. It's very important for actual car makers actually making these cells in the United States. And interestingly, speaking of battery cells, what just happened to Ford? Right? The government just refused their application to build a new battery factory building lithium iron phosphate cells, possibly sodium as well, in the United States. Now, that's big news. I'll make a video about that, by the way. Make sure you keep your eyes open for that. That's interesting geopolitics there. It's a bad thing for Ford, unfortunately. Now, General Motors are going to make a two-door pickup, some people say, with a 4 to 4.5 foot long bed and a low roof line. This vehicle will be part of GM's lineup of affordable EVs priced under $30,000 US. I'm not buying it. Do I really think GM will make a pickup costing less than $30,000 US? Absolutely not. Do I think it'll be affordable? Yeah, for sure. The pickup, seen by Automotive News Wednesday at GM's Affordable EV Design Studio in Warren, Michigan, is futuristic and sporty, says Automotive News. Marketing images behind the pickup showed consumers using it for recreational activities like surfing. GM have not provided a name, a brand, image, or production timeline for the mini truck to the general population yet, unfortunately. So what's the feedback? What are people saying? Well, GM plans to rely heavily on customer feedback as it comes up with its kind of finalized designs for this, and its engineers actually make this an affordable electric vehicle. Now, this baby pickup truck, or this small electric pickup truck, I mean, not small for Australian standards or other world standards, but for American standards, it's small, is one example of one type of vehicle that GM is considering as an affordable, as part of their affordable EV lineup. When I say affordable, I mean, is it going to be really $30,000 US like Automotive News claims? No, of course not. That's ridiculous. Will it be affordable? I mean, $40,000, $50,000, that's a relatively good price for an electric pickup truck. Now, GM is actually a little bit concerned that they've made this thing too small. They're saying that they think people might not like it, might not want it. I mean, they've got a point. Ford Ranger, they sell a fair few cars, but, worldwide they sell a lot. But in the US, clearly the bigger full-size pickup trucks, the F-150, the 1500 Chevrolet Silverados, they're the more popular size. I think it will sell though. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Maybe GM will read them. You never know. Now, other brands have found success with four-door mini pickups. Ford sold 75,000 Mavericks in the US last year alone. Hyundai sold 36,500 Santa Cruz models. And the North American market is tending to favor 4 doors and a back seat for cargo and passengers. Now, I personally think a 2-door model wouldn't sell very well. So I think the 4-door is definitely the way to go. Now, a 2-seat pickup without a full bed would probably fare better in South America, Mexico, a lot of European countries as well. They'd snap that up, but that's not really the market General Motors are targeting. However, Sam Fiorani, Vice President of Global Vehicle Forecasting and Auto Forecast Solutions, says this vehicle probably wouldn't sell that well in the US, but he thinks it would sell really well in other countries around the world where they currently buy these sort of size pickups. In fact, the two-door baby pickup that GM showed could be a variation of the Chevrolet Montana or the Colorado S10, both sold in Brazil, he said. Now, the Brazilian car market is growing. It's a pretty big car market. They do want electric cars there. BYD is selling their EVs there, been selling them there for quite a while. You know, maybe GM is saying, well, let's go after Brazil. I don't know. Now, GM's targeting high volume EVs as it expands its lineup. But CEO Mary Barra said the automaker aims to build an EV for every car buyer. In other words, they want to have niche upon niche upon niche upon niche. I think it's going to be hard for General Motors to make a profit if they do that. And they need to amortize their costs over the next few years by having fewer models using the similar parts, right? Have as many of similar parts. Do what Tesla does. Have the same motors in all the cars, right? Have the, if possible, the same powertrains. Use lithium iron phosphate battery cells. Use structural gigacastings. Those are all things that bring the cost down. That's ultimately what they're about. Bring the cost down. Enable Tesla to put less batteries in because the vehicles are lighter. That, in my opinion, is what GM needs to do to make this actually succeed when it comes to making a profit. Now, when it comes to making a profit selling EVs, no mainstream automakers have really worked it out yet. I personally hope that GM is onto a winner. I hope this does well. But if it's a two-door car, personally, I don't see it having wide appeal. I think they'd have to build a four-door Ranger, direct competitor to the Ford Ranger. Then I think it would be a totally different matter. They'd sell millions of them if they could make them, that is. And what are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments, and thank you for watching.